Learn all about these bamboo eaters. High in dense bamboo forests in the misty, rainy mountains of southwestern China lives one of the world's rarest mammals, the giant panda, also called the panda. Only about 1,500 of these black and white bears survive in the wild. Pandas eat almost nothing but bamboo shoots and leaves. Occasionally, they eat other vegetation, fish or small mammals, but bamboo accounts for 99% of their diets. Pandas eat fast, they eat a lot, and they spend about 12 hours a day doing it. The reason? They digest only about a fifth of what they eat. Overall, bamboo is not very nutritious. To stay healthy, they have to eat a lot, up to 15% of their body weight in 12 hours, so they eat fast. Pandas' molars are very broad and flat. The shape of the teeth helps the animals crush the bamboo shoots, leaves, and stems that they eat. They can chomp on bamboo up to 1.5 inches thick. To get the bamboo to their mouths, they hold the stems with their front paws, which have enlarged wrist bones that act as thumbs for gripping. A panda should have at least 2 bamboo species where it lives, or it will starve. A scarcity in bamboo threatens the already limited panda population. An adult female panda weighs 200 pounds. Pandas can climb as high as 13,000 feet and are also very good swimmers. Sometimes male pandas relax by doing handstands against trees. Pandas are shy. They don't venture into areas where people live. This restricts pandas to very limited areas. Red pandas spend most of their time in trees and are famous for their incredible acrobatic skills. A red panda totters along the branch of an evergreen tree, placing one paw in front of the other like a gymnast on a balance beam. But then, the panda loses its footing. A fall from this height, about 100 feet, could be deadly. But the panda quickly grips the branch with all 4 paws and some seriously sharp claws, steadies itself, and keeps moving. Red pandas and giant pandas share a similar name and a love for bamboo, but they aren't closely related. Scientists think that red pandas are more closely related to weasels, raccoons, and skunks. And while giant pandas spend most of their time plodding around on the ground looking for food, red pandas spend about 90% of their time in the trees in the misty mountains of Nepal, Myanmar, and central China where they live. In fact, red pandas have adapted so well to life in the trees that they're famous for their incredible acrobatic skills. They even have a special thumb-like wrist bone that helps them get an extra grip when climbing. While they can't exactly extend their arms like an acrobat to keep their balance, they can use their tails. If a red panda starts to lean in one direction, it can swing its tail the opposite way to steady itself. Spending time in trees is how these animals avoid predators, such as snow leopards. Their reddish coats and white face markings provide camouflage in the red-brown moss and white lichen of trees where they live. About the only time red pandas go to the ground is to, go. And they scamper down tree trunks head first. How? They rotate their ankles 180 degrees. That's like being able to turn your foot backward. The move gives their curved claws a better angle to hang on to the bark. Red pandas are endangered. Their forest homes are being cut down and poachers hunt them for their fur. And their adorableness might put them in more danger, since they're ideal targets for the illegal pet trade. Luckily, people are trying to help. For instance, the Red Panda Network hires local people to be forest guardians. These panda pals keep watch over the red pandas in Nepal, replant bamboo, and help paying tourists observe them without disturbing the creatures. Other organizations are using high-tech methods to track poachers. By taking a DNA sample from a red panda rescued from the black market, conservationists can learn where the animals are being taken from